You're never going to reach your goals. You're never going to achieve your dreams if you keep letting fear win. Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So I have the opportunity to work with entrepreneurs at all different stages. Entrepreneurs that started out from something small, maybe a side hustle, and now they've got a big business. And I work with entrepreneurs right now that have a full-time job and they have that side hustle that one day they hope it'll take off and do something bigger, and everything in between. But one of the things that really separates all of these entrepreneurs from those that aren't winning, from those that wish they could do it, is they've taken action. They've got in the game. They're doing it. You know, one of the biggest challenges that holds people back is the doubters, the bystanders that are telling you can't do it, that telling you that you're crazy, that maybe someone else could do it, but don't take that chance. It's too risky. You know, there's always going to be those critics, and it's hard to take at times. But the reality is that the opinion of others can really hold us back from doing things. But the biggest threat that we have is staying out of the game altogether, or staying out of the game all just too long. We let fear, we let critics, whatever it is, hold us back. And I mean, you think of all these critics that are telling you that it's not doable. You know, I actually was just on a call with someone, and she was sharing some of the comments and stuff she gets online, and telling her that, you know, you can't do these things, you can't push what you're saying you can do and stuff. And it used to bother her quite a bit, but now she just looks at it and says, you know, I feel sorry for these people because they aren't open-minded enough to realize that what I'm saying can be done are things that I've done now, that I've achieved, and they're so closed-minded that they're not going to be able to do those things. And so as you look at these opportunities, if you really want to reach your dreams, if you want to start a business, you've got to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You've got to be willing to accept the criticism. You know, we look at professional sports, and how many times do you sit there watching a professional basketball game, let's say, and people that are sitting there watching you, why did he do that? Why did the coach make that decision? That is so dumb. These are the armchair quarterbacks that are feeling like they know so much better than the people that are in the game, that they know so much more than the coach. But the reality is these people are not in the game. They don't know the things that those people in the game know. They haven't been through what those people have been through. And you know, when you're on the sidelines, you can't deliberately practice and become a professional by being on the sidelines. And when you're not in the arena, when you're not in the game, you're failing by default. So if you've got those big dreams, if you want to start that business, you've got to start taking the steps of what you need to do to make that happen. And you know what? It takes some risk, because once you're in the game, it's real. The failures hurt more. But the other thing is, the failures are what are going to make you learn. They're going to help you become the person you need to be to create that successful business, to do that thing you need to do. And they're much more important decisions you're making at this time. And so what you've got to be able to do is be willing to take that criticism, be willing to take the risk, be willing to step out of your comfort zone. Because if you want something that you don't yet have, you've got to do something different. You've got to be willing to take all those risks. You've got to be willing to get uncomfortable. As the saying goes, get comfortable being uncomfortable. You know, and if this is something that you're thinking right now, yeah, you know what, that is what I need to do. That's what I created the Business Domination Challenge for. It's a great program. It's a great challenge for those that are in business, but it's also great for those that are just starting out or want to get started. So make sure to go to jeffhaggie.com/business domination and join us in our next challenge, because it will help you get in the mindset and have the tools to get going down that road. But the biggest thing I want you to take from this is to recognize that no matter what you do, no matter how good you're doing, the critics are going to be there. You can't let them tear you down. You know, professional basketball players, professional any athlete, have critics that think they know better. Why did they do this or that? They're crazy. They're in the game. The critics aren't. Get in the game, and you're going to be at another level. If you want to take your life, your business, all those things to the highest level you can, you've got to get in the game. All right, thanks for being with me. Please share this with someone. Love to hear your feedback on it as well. I'll be back tomorrow. Are you an entrepreneur who wants to discover the breakthrough secrets that will produce the results you've been searching for, but you just can't seem to figure out why you keep working harder and harder and you're just not getting those results? I want to tell you about a new challenge that I've created just for you, the Business Domination Challenge. If you want to create the entrepreneurial lifestyle and the business you dream of, then this is exactly what you're looking for. I created the Business Domination Challenge to show you how to grow your business exponentially and to become an optimal performing entrepreneur. What's an optimal performing entrepreneur? It's an entrepreneur who's succeeding in all areas of their life. If I show you how to build a successful business, but your relationships, your health, and everything else is falling apart, that's not a success. It's not about working harder, it's about implementing the correct principles and becoming the person who can do the things that produce the results. Hurry and go to jeffheggie.com/businessdomination and secure your spot today.
Hey, athletes and parents of athletes. So much time, money, and effort is put into the physical aspect of your sport to become the best you can be. But the mental game, it's often neglected, and it's just as important as the physical game. In fact, it's usually the differentiator between the good and the great athletes. Come and join me in the Confident Athlete program where you'll learn to control your confidence, develop a powerful mindset, and unlock your full potential. Go to jeffheggie.com/confidentathlete to find out more.